Good morning. It's Wednesday. Welcome to Chat with Nikki. How are you guys doing? I had someone say all my orange cups look alike. So I have all three of them here so you can see the difference. Oh, you smarty pants. Say, look at the difference in the expression. This one's mouth is open, the eyes are different. They both say I'm irresistible though. And then here's the third one, which is totally different. It's just shaped different. I think this is the one I sent to my sister. I'm not sure. But I don't use this one much. It's big. It holds a lot of coffee. But when all the kids are home, I use this cup. Need I say more? Good morning. Let's get to the Jesus. Now that I've debunked the all my cups look the same. We're talking about barriers to your intimacy with God. And it's coming out of Psalm 63. Verses 1 through 8. So when you get a chance today, open your Bible and go to Psalm chapter 63. Ooh, there's a fly. Verses 1 through 8. It says, what do you want more than anything else? Is it a relationship, an opportunity? Most of the things we wish for involve another person. We all want to be loved. But even in our closest relationships, we can still be left feeling disappointed, lonely, hurt despite our best efforts. Consider our relationship with the Lord. He says he loves us with an everlasting love, but it can be difficult to know what true intimacy with the Lord looks like or even feels like. In Psalm 63, David compares his soul's great hunger for God to feeling thirsty in a dry and exhausted land where there is no water. Have you ever felt that kind of longing for God's love, for his company? Have you ever wanted to have that kind of closeness with him? Hopefully we do, right? Perhaps your struggle to feel close to the Lord could be pride. Maybe pride is preventing you. Maybe you just need to admit your need for him to yourself. You know, it's hard for us humans. We're so trained and tricked into believing we are independent and that we can do things ourselves with nobody or nothing. And that's just not the case. That's not why or how we were created. We were created for relationship. We were created for community. Maybe you feel that life is just too busy to sit in his presence. Maybe you're like, I have so much to do. I just cannot even stop for 5, 10, 15 minutes to, give the Lord some time. And it says, maybe it's possible that you're just afraid to be transparent, right? And that fear is real. Humility is hard. Pride is easy. It's hard to sit and say, Lord, I know I have the time. I just haven't made it. I just don't want to make it. I just haven't done it yet, or whatever the case may be. And being transparent is hard. And especially if you've been betrayed in the past, you've been hurt by a boyfriend or spouse or girlfriend, wife. When you've been betrayed, when you've had your heart broken by another, it's very hard to be transparent, even with the Lord, because you're still opening yourself up to be vulnerable. But Charles Stanley reminds us that God will never, ever, ever fall short the way humans have. He's not human. He's God. He's perfect in all of his ways. His word is bond. His promises are real. He keeps them. He will not hurt you. He will not forsake you. He will not leave you. He will not betray you. He will not lie to you. He will not lead you wrong, ever. And it says, whatever the case, however you feel, whatever it may be, just give the Lord some time. Give him a chance. Just start by spending a few minutes every day, like I tell you. 5 minutes is a start. Start with 5 minutes, go to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you're going to fall in love with the Lord. And allow him to show you his love. And the more you do it, the more you realize that you want to do it. And the more time you're going to want to give to him. And you're going to find yourself in the evenings wanting to read the Bible and pick up where you left off that morning in your conversation with him. And then Charles urges us to, of course I'm in the devotion, Charles urges us to, ask the Lord, Lord, show me what barriers I have. Show me why I'm not feeling close to you. Show me why I don't believe. And then have the courage to accept the truth of where you are. And then the courage to make the necessary changes. Because when you ask the Lord something, he's going to show you. He is. He's going to show you. So be ready and ask him to create in you a desire for a closeness for him, a desire to read his word, a desire to speak with him and be with him. Well, enjoy your Wednesday. That is my encouragement for the day. I am reading, I ordered this Bible. I have another Bible. I know one day my husband's going to be like, listen, you have enough Bibles. But it's the New Testament, it's spiral bound, and it's the NLT, and then I can write notes. So I've been highlighting and writing notes, and I love it because I write in my Bible. I've written in my Bible since day one. A lot of people don't like to write in their Bible, but this was created for people who don't want to write in their actual Bible. But I do. I highlight, write notes to myself, which I'm so glad because now when I go back and read it, I remember things that, I wrote down. It's pretty cool. But anyways, get you some Jesus. Don't forget, starting October 1, we're going to start reading Proverbs together. And the goal is to read it once in the morning and again in the evening because repetition makes a big difference. Now I'm going to continue drinking out of my 1 of 3 cups. You see, I made myself it's a black coffee. And I just took some almond creamer and put it in the frother, and so it's really a little bit, but when you put just 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons, it makes a lot. I'm trying to go back to the black coffee, y'all. I'm struggling, but I may just be a faster with creamer in our coffee, but I'm good with that. All right, I love you. I went on long enough. Have a great day.